Alrighty. I think I set everything all up right today. Uh, to be honest, I have no idea if I set everything right. Well, how are y'all doing today? It hasn't changed that much. Not that much. I hope y'all are doing good. I didn't want to stream this late, but um literally trying to figure out how to get my computer to be on my other computer was a lot of work. I was like, I'm not gonna do all that work for nothing today. So I miss you too, Marsh. I haven't been like everything has been like missing each other for like we barely even got to talk during Kiku stream the other day. Oh, have fun, Nightmare. I hope you enjoy. Uh, I have it is going down a little bit, but I've noticed like whenever I'm at work because I have a customer service job, I still have the same customer service voice when I'm talking to other people. Um, so it's progress. I mean, it's only a month. I miss you too, seriously. But you're gonna have your stream later today. I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna miss part of your stream when I have to go to work today. um, oh, wait, but didn't. Ooh, I have no idea what type of fitting that is, but that sounds fun. I hope it was fun. Right, everyone does have a customer service voice. But yeah, dude, last week, school was like kicking my butt too. I was so stressing over it, and then I realized I looked at all my assignments, and I thought I had like 15 assignments due. Not no joke, I thought I had 15, and I looked at it, I only had 3. Like the amount of relief I had that Sunday was so much when I found out I only had 3. Okay, I forgot that I needed to fix his face over here. So I want to have to figure out how best to draw. Why aren't you letting me draw? Watch me break my stream. And then I noticed last night, so I shared a little bit of this the animation I have going on, and I realized he was completely missing his eyebrows in a few frames. Like he just had absolutely no eyebrows, and I was like, why does it look weird? And whenever I make animations, I typically watch like the same 1 second worth of the animation like over and over again. Like it's like making animations is honestly a little bit mesmerizing a little bit. Yeah, let me fix these eyes and then I want to show I don't know, it wasn't what did I do? I messed something up. Earlier whenever I was testing the screen share, it kind of looked a little weird and hopefully it's working. So I didn't do that much. Okay. I should actually show. So I'm doing a rotoscope animation too. I did I say that? I miss you too, Nightmare. Dude, right, Frog? And it's like that, and then you can look over it like 100 times and you see nothing. Everyone's just busy. But yeah, it's just you can see something 100 times and then miss it, and then once like the second you post it, that's when you see everything. You have fun, Garm too, and don't overwork yourself. Make sure you take breaks, needed breaks, and drink water. Okay, let's see if it's going to work. Let's see. Sound's not working again. I'll try to get copyrighted for this. I don't even know if the song is copyrighted or if it's song or This is a Zenless Zone Zero song, if I remember right. I don't know if it's a fan song or an official song, but that's gonna be the whole rotoscope. I did share it in the Discord a bunch, and It is at 6 frames per second. Whenever this computer, it is a little bit janky playing animations, but when I export it, they look normal. So there's a lot of missed frames with it. And then here's what I have so far. I have nothing for it. So that's the progress on the rotoscope. Is just literally this frames. Yeah. So that's what I'm working towards. I think this might make a lot of streams upcoming, but who knows? We'll see. Watch me lose motivation with it, or the stream setup just be a little bit too janky. Okay, this is. And I'm someone whenever I start doing rotoscope animations, if I don't do it the first time, it ain't getting done. Like I know if I don't draw his face all the way, like the first sketch layer, he ain't ever getting a face. Like one of my ooh, that looks so janky on the big screen. One of my old rotoscope animations I did was Gladiator by Jan, Jann. Um, his I did the whole thing and I literally only drew Yuki's face on like 3 screens or 3 frames. I am gonna have to figure out a better setup to be more comfy as well. We'll figure it out. I have to remind myself I need to not stress so much over like little frames like this because these things are literally only gonna be seen for like point six of a second. Yeah, so nothing has to look perfect. They will always look janky, but and I am using Clip Studio Paint. What are you thinking of doing, Marsh? I want to do a stream with everyone. But my internet's so sucky still. We haven't even gotten the new internet. I don't even know when we're gonna get it at this point. I'm like losing hope with it. I just have a feeling I'm never gonna get new internet. And I'm also debating if I want to give him his signature earrings. This OC of mine, he wears his mom's wedding band on this ear normally like this. Oh dang, that actually looks good. I'm not gonna redraw that. I might delete it, but for now I'm gonna dream it. Ooh, clap stream's gonna be fun. I want to do. I think we have one planned. Not real. We have one planned, but we don't have dates. Right? Seriously, I look forward to that one. That's gonna be fun. I have a feeling in my bones that my internet's gonna like disconnect. But I know whenever I do that stream, the only device that will be connected to internet will be my streaming one. Ooh, a little butt cheek. Okay. Do, 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 do. Oh, I need to fix. Over here, I needed to fix these. I just remembered. Because I made them in triangles with the first sketch, and I want them to be triangles. Almost. I feel like I'm gonna miss so much of chat today, too. Um, Because you're obtuse. Oop, that joke is always gonna be so funny to me. And I feel like it's a joke at this point. Like, I feel like it's an inside joke at this point. Um, because I feel like I was so glad I was there for that. But I feel like that joke, it's becoming you had to be there. It's starting to become that a little bit, don't you think? It was it the 24-hour stream or was it a different one? Oh, Marsh, you don't use Clip Studio, huh? I don't know. I don't really like drawing, to be honest. I actually really hate drawing. It's not fun for me. But sometimes when you get motivated for something, the motivation takes control. But I found out Clip Studio Paint started a brand new feature. Oh, thank you for looking. Oh, and hi, Stare. It's Stare, right? I never saw how to pronounce it. But I found out that Clip Studio Paint it has a new feature. This is what I was bothering you about too last night. Seriously, it has a feature where two people can be working on the same canvas or on the same project. I was like, that sounds so cool, but I don't think I draw enough to justify to like say, hey, draw with me, you know. But it's a feature that's an option. That it's a feature that's a janky hand. I can't even see his hand, to be honest. What is your hand doing, my fine sir? Oh, let's see what it's doing. Oh, I do that all the time. I forget to use my actual fingers. Oh, have fun, Kiku. Drive safe. Actually, drive safe. Don't text and drive. Okay. I almost outed myself right now. I almost said, "Don't be like me and text and drive." Dude, I don't text. I'm a safe driver. But, man, my brain has been wanting me to text and drive so bad. I don't know if Frog is still here. The other day, it was so bad, and it was whenever I was talking to Frog. It was when I was pulling up all these Genshin characters on Moo Day. I was just I was driving. I was doing all my errands and stuff. And I got to a point where I was like, okay, I need to put the phone down. This is getting dangerous. But I've never been in a wreck before, so I feel like I get some free lenience. I will regret saying that one day. I actually don't text and drive that much. I wasn't gambling. I was pulling up characters for Frog to see because the conversation was what was it? Frog said something about MiHoYo characters not having tattoos. I was like, give me a minute. Let me pull up all these characters I know that have tattoos off the top of my mind. It was just something my brain was committed to at the time. Nerd. Don't act like you don't have the same topic. Mine's just in the form of degenerate media. Like Circine has her I don't know, Circine's not I was gonna say Doctor Who for Circine, but I feel like Doctor Who isn't as big. I mean, you have yours with clothes. You're a clothing nerd. Not clothes, fabric. I don't like how his thumb looks. That's what I get when I at GameStop. I get people all the time. They're like, these are just nerd junks, and then they're like, I'm sorry. I'm like, well, everyone has their own nerdy thing, that they obsessed about. whether it be cars, cards, video games. Everyone has something. The Sims. There you go. There's yours. The Sim. One of yours. Fabric clothes, props, Minecraft. I'm surprised. Yeah. Minecraft's a good one, though. I feel like. Ugh, I don't like how this doesn't go all the way across. It looks so jinky. Do, 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 do. But you know the really nice thing about doing rotoscope stuff is that like a frame can look so janky, but you know it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter long term because like again it'll only be seen for like zero point 0.4 of a second at most, which is nice. You can show me. That's actually impressive though. That's really impressive. I wish I had something where like you could show me a little bit. I mean, I guess Genshin is, but I'm kind of so behind on Genshin. Like, you can't tell me anything about Notlet, and for me to not be like totally, I know. But Genshin before pre-Fontaine, I can be like that. I remember there was actually a time where because I've been playing Genshin since release, and this person was telling me where this thing is, and I was able to spot it out on a map, and then they gave me a blank map of Mondstadt, and I was able to label every single city on Mondstadt, which is also really funny because I cannot label any cities on a real map. Like I can label where my city is. I can show you where my hometown is because you know. Okay, hold on. Let me see how you do it. I forgot how to do it. Okay, so you have your hand like this, right? Middle finger, index finger. You have your, when you have your hand like this, right? If you put in these three fingers, so it's like three fingers, and then you stick out your index thumb, and then you put your thumb. Yeah, you do this. Okay, yeah. If you hold your hand like this, guess what? You just made the state of Alaska with your hand. Here's Anchorage. Here's Juneau. Here's Fairbanks, where I used to live. Nome is over here, and then this is like the Arctic Circle. North Pole is like right here. North Pole, Alaska, where Santa Claus lives. Yeah, fun facts for you now. I think you are from. Oh, I just finished Fontaine. I haven't touched Natlan yet, just because the events have been kicking my butt, the limited time events, and I've been so busy at work recently too. Did I do 2 layers for? Yes. Jinky shoes. I know Marsh can draw better shoes than me. Look at that. 2 frames done. How different is this frame? I can't get away with copying it. I hate these frames. Okay. Beginning has a lot of unique frames. I'll have Yuki close his eyes. And then stop acting like it's I need to practice drawing shoes. I heard one of the main things that with learning how to draw shoes is you need to look at actual shoes, like what the brain thinks shoes look like versus what shoes actually look like. are two very different. Oh no, I put his ears on there. I was like, I didn't put his ears there. Are very different things. Which way is the sky moving? Okay, so he's pulling back. Gonna bring his ears down a little bit. And then his ear over here. Okay, put it down past his knee. Let's this earring. I kind of do you do you have a lot of OCs in March too? I know you draw a lot. I don't know if you have OCs or not, or if you just draw like models and clothing. You do? Okay, cool, cool. I get so obsessed with my OCs, like so bad. It's like borderline brain rot. Like I'm so mad at myself. Where I was thinking of doing Kiku's drawing contest, and then I was like, nah, it ain't worth it. Literally the day after the deadline, here I am like, ooh, let me draw my OC. Look how pretty he is. He's such a pretty guy. And then it's like, dude, why couldn't you have want to draw a day sooner and then submitted him? Oh, 60. Dang. I can't say dang because I have a lot of OCs. I think I have all my OCs are almost all of them are related to each other. Like Vanessa, her older brother, their parents, but they're kind of not developed. And then Yuki, which is this guy, they're kind of like adopted siblings. And then Vanessa meets this guy. Oh, and her ex-boyfriend who's dead. And then so she had that. I have his whole plot line developed. And then she meets this guy, and then they have two kids. And this kid's dating this person. And then Yuki has this boyfriend temporarily. And then Yuki also has his mom and dad, which his dad is fully fledged out. And then Yuki, oh, I might delete it from OC lore. They had him and his ex had a kid for a while, and then but they're not together. But then there's this other person that I stole from someone. But this OC, I kind of don't like him as much anymore. But he has a little brother. And that little brother is a kind of adopted, taken care of for this guy with a little. But like that's how all my OCs are. They're like so strung together. Uh, I have one OC that kind of doesn't really interact with others, but that's just because it's irrelevant. He's the backstory, but they're all in like the same universe. I'm really hoping. I have a bunch of. Oh, that sounds really cool, Marsh. That's that's kind of how this OC and Vanessa, my main one, they're like the ones I hold dear, like to my heart. Like Vanessa carried me through my mental health problems in high school, to be real. And then Yuki, this guy, for fun fact, um, This was actually my original VTuber model. This was going to be my original, what my VTuber model was going to be. But then I gave him too much personality and he became an OC instead. Um, and him and Vanessa, like, they have like a 10-year age gap, but Yuki, like a little 8-year-old Yuki was like, I like you. You're an emo girl. I'm going to adopt you as my sister now. And then that's their relationship in a nutshell. Basically, he's like the little sunshine, and she's kind of the emo. I like playing the house. I've never, what I like about Sims is it's one of those games that you can play so differently. Like someone can have one Sims experience. Like every time you guys share Sims, it's like, dang, I never did that. I didn't know you could do that in The Sims. Every time. And it's like I don't do too much of I hate designing characters. But man, do I love ruling their life. I just wish sometimes my life was as in order as their lives were. But I tend to give a lot of my Sims characters a very chaotic life, so must fulfill the Sim urge. Uh, well, I don't care with these strokes. It's just because they can be messy. They these strokes don't need to be neat at all. When I start picking over, it's why I don't like drawing pictures, is because then the lines have to be perfect, and then I get stressed out, and then it's not fun, and it's annoying. With Rotoscope, you're only gonna see this frame for like 2 seconds, like not even 2 seconds. You're gonna see it for 0.6 of a second because it's 6 frames per second. And then the only lines that I make really smooth is like over here. Here, let me turn this off. Like his cheek over here. So like right there has to be really smooth because in this frame I copied and pasted. So these lines on his head are copy and pasted over multiple frames. But then over here, look how jinky this hand is. Look at that jinky hand. But it's not gonna be seen that much. You know? By the time you notice the mistake, the scene's over. Did I forget? No, I did forget. There we go. But so it's easier to care less with these kinds of animations. Actually, how is that over here? What's going on over here? I will have to. I'm not gonna figure that out because again, it's only be seen for like 0.2 of a second. Like, see, it's gone. And it's done. You know, it's much easier to not care about strokes. But when I'm drawing, do I care? Okay. I'm probably gonna do. I want to get 1 second done. So what? 2 more frames, and then we will go over and raid into Sears scenes. Honestly, like majority of the stream is for so I can get back on my way to affiliate since I haven't streamed in so long. I lost all my streaming days. Going to the dye lab to dye fab. Oh, yeah, I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, what time is it now over there? I don't remember your time. Isn't it gonna be like in a few hours? It's gonna be like what, 12? Are you gonna go to sleep? Are you gonna stay up all night? Oh, 8, 7. Okay, so you still have a few hours before it's like you must start to get to sleep. You at least can enjoy your night a little bit, right? Jinky shoes. And I forgot his earrings. Do do. Okay. And then the blur keeps. My dude. Can I? No, I already assessed. 4 hours in a day. That's sweet. I don't know. I can never keep up with time zones. I do keep up with Eastern Standard because it feels like everyone's on Eastern right now, like except for Marsh and Oxen and the other Europeans. But everyone else that's not a European that I know is all on Eastern Standard Time. So I feel forced to know Eastern Standard Time. Kind of looks like a clown right there. Little clown nose. I love how this guy parts his hair. It makes it so easy for me to know where to draw Yuki's hair. For real, man. Also, don't you love the asymmetry in his face? He's gonna go back straight. Okay, let me see. Okay, so you can go back straight now, yeah. But that looks ugly. Straight, and then I proceed to make a curve. I mean, like straight as in it's back. Matching UK. Are you also British, Estera? You know, fun fact, if I didn't quit drawing, I probably would have been in England right now, to be honest. Um, for like 4 years, I was actually working towards getting in that school in London, the for the graphics and illustration. I can't remember what it's called. It's not called graphics and illustration, but the London one. And then I just gave up on drawing, and then all my progress went down the hill. But luckily, I didn't spend any money on it. Um, like nothing. Like I didn't spend money on anything that couldn't be used for something else. The specific one, the London one, What's it called? It's the London. It's called London something. It's the art school. What am I doing over here? Why can I not draw your ear, dude? Can you make your ear easier to draw? I say as if I didn't design his ear myself. It's like I want to say it's London. They're all called London something. London can't be that big. How many art schools are in London? Like genuinely. No, I gotta look this up. No. Hold on. London Art School. University of the Arts London. I think that was the one. That university one. Because I actually there's a lot. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 of them that pop up on Google. But only 1, 2, 3. Only 4 of the 10. London can't be that big. How big is London? Population of London. It's only 14.9 billion. Population of Mexico. Oh yeah, that's a lot. That's actually a lot. It's like my um state is microscopic compared to London. Population wise. I don't think it's size wise it is. I don't know. I got that America's big. I got that Texas syndrome. The okay, where Texas thinks they're so big and mighty. Okay, onion skin this. I cannot onion skin that. People think that just because the UK is physically small. Yeah, I mean relatively. I think size wise they're smaller, but population wise they're way bigger. But it's crazy how many buildings you can fit in a small place. People, it makes sense how many people you can fit in a small spot because people can live on top of not like actually on top, but like apartment buildings. Yeah, up floor like 1 through 20 or whatever. But it's crazy how many businesses you can have in such a short small thing. Okay. Get your nail. You stuck buildings together very well. Oh, do you really? Wait, in London, is there like a lot of or let's say like floors 1 to 2 are like businesses and then like floor 3 of the same building or like couldn't be like apartments? Is that a thing there? I've always read that in books, not in like British specific books, but like big city type books. I want to live in one of those places. Even my city's not. You'll see a tattoo shop on top of a hairdresser's. A tattoo shop on top of a hairdresser sounds like a vibe. That that sounds like a smart. Sounds like a good business model, whether or not they're connected or not. You know, I like that vibe. If I were to have the quote unquote American dream of having like a small business, I would want to have a business and live right on top of my business. I want that so bad. I don't know why. It sounds miserable. I need to go to one. Nothing but one. It's huge. Lower floor. Or I would also love to live on top of a cafe. Not an expensive cafe. If the cafe is expensive, I would not want to live above it. But if it's like a relatively, like the type of cafe a teenager would go to because it's something that they can easily afford, I would love to live above one of those. I feel like I would spend way too much money on on the cafe though. I feel like I'd probably be best buddies with all the workers there because I would probably be there every single day, especially if they had good drinks. Yeah, thank you for being here, Nightmare. I hope you have fun doing what you gotta do today. I know today's probably Oh, and I completely missed it. I'm so sorry. What was it? Dusk. I'm so sorry. I forgot to say thank you for the follow. I just realized. I'm so sorry. I completely missed it, and I opened my phone now just for the because I'm so bad at reading chat. I have like three screens in front of me. I have the screen that you normally use to play the video games on, and that's just like a viewing screen, and that's where my chat. I can see chat on here because it's like a preview of what you guys are seeing. And then I have the screen of the laptop that is streaming, and then I have the screen of my drawing tablet, and then I have my my phone is what I'm actually looking for notifications and chats and stuff. I should like like what's going on here is a lot. What time is it? 2:20. Okay. A little bit long. I think we'll go for like another 15 minutes and then we're going to go into Sears stream. I really didn't want to overlap over Sears, but then I really wanted to stream today too. I was so hyped about it last night. Like when I was setting this up, I got really excited to stream and I was determined not not stream. Or I was determined to make sure I did stream for sure. Especially because I haven't done it in so long. You don't get nails. Here's your nails, my boy. And then, so I think, so yeah, 15 minutes more would be like an hour of stream. I can't believe 40 minutes have already passed. Like, I feel like I just started stream. But I might stream tomorrow. I don't know. It depends what time my manager will let me get off of work. Unless I do a really early stream. But I think everyone will be asleep still. Like early as in 11, 12, 1. So 9. So 8. Or like 10 Eastern Standard Time if I did a super early one. Um I do not think I'll be awake for that, to be real. But we'll see. I wonder if I can. I don't know. I think all the time about, ooh, I wonder when I can stream this, I can stream that. But the reality is, I don't have a lot of time to be streaming. I want to do some late night streams, but I don't know if my Wi-Fi would be good enough. For normal circumstances. Okay, let's see. So this earring is gonna flop this way. And then keep his eyes closed for one more, just because it's easier on me than having to figure it out. How far is he leaning out? Okay, so kind of enough to justify this, I think. Oh, so I think I might start trying to do normal watch alongs too, because I think everyone likes watch alongs. I really want to do something more just to be fun. This is gonna go. I'm trying to figure out what to yap about too while I do this because this kind of takes a lot of concentration a little bit. I didn't realize how locked in I am when I animate like this. And then his earrings are gonna go a little loop, right? Because they're pretty, yeah. It's gonna loop like that. And then his ears, I will start, well, let me see what okay, I think I want to bring his ears up here. Up ears. But these 10 frames, I think I want to leave them down. Yeah. Well, let me see. Let me over here. I think let me do this a little bit. Let me adjust this ear so that way this one can be on its way down. Do, do, do. Let me do this one as well. Just to make it look like, so they start up and then he's going to move him down a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Up, down, down, side. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. And then he'll keep them down. And then I'm just gonna do that for his earrings for now. I don't want to be bothered to go into detail again for something so small that's literally only going to be seen for like 2 seconds. Not two. I need to stop saying 2 seconds because it's not even 2 seconds. It's literally 0.6. I'll have to grain it. Not 0.6. It's like a sixth of a second. What is a sixth of a second? What is it like 1 second divided by 6, right? So it'd be like what point of a second? Because you can't do that. 10, right? So I want to see a 0.6 of a second is about what? 6, 4, 0, 5, 35, 5, 0, 50. It's about 1.57. So 1.57 of a second. Um, yeah, maths. Then I have no idea what is going on right here with the clothes, with the apron, or the dress under the apron. Floppy flop. And then this side, I think it's just straight. Yeah. Do, do, do. And then, so this hand came up. So, like that. Do, 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 do. And then this hand. Okay, hold on. So down, up, down again. Okay. Do, 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 do. want the audio to work on stream, but I already know it's not going to. Very well. Oh, I know. I need to do another book stream. I want to do. I think everyone I know is too busy for a book club, but man, I really want to talk about the Wicked series. Like, I bet that's the books I've been reading right now, and man, they're so good. I'm on book two, called The Son of the Witch, and it is such a good book. And it follows here's a little bit of spoiler for anyone that is trying to get into Wicked, either through the musical movie or what's it called, books. But book two follows Lear, Liir, and Lear is the son of Fiyero and Elphaba. Man, I love Lear so much. It's so sad though, because book two is so rough on him. Like, he's just not catching a break, and he's like, I don't know. Like, I would be so depressed if I had his life. Like, it's not even the fact that he's the son of the Wicked Witch of the West. It's so much deeper. It's like he doesn't even know 100% if he's Elphaba's son. Yet, he shares a lot of qualities, and Glinda tells him, "Oh yeah, you're definitely the son." And then he can't tell if he's Fiero's kid either, because he looks nothing like Fiero. I think it's so funny too, because Lear, he's basically like a little white boy. He's like a basic, like a little white boy, and he was like, I don't look like my mom. My mom's green, and I don't look like my dad, because my dad's basically like a native. That's something too. In the movie and the musical, they so whitewashed Fiero, because he's supposed to be like a native. Like, his people are kind of well, not like fully. I don't want to say fully inspired by like native tribes, but they are like a tribe, and they talk about in the book, Fiero has like really dark skin, and on his cheeks he has blue tattooed diamonds on his cheeks. So he's like, and they're like cultural diamonds on his cheeks too. And then Lear's like, I'm just like a pasty white boy. I can't be Fiero's kid, but there's a lot where it's like you are, and it's so sad too, because he's trying to. I don't know. Book two is so rough. I want to talk about it, but it's so many spoilers, and I feel bad giving spoilers to people. Maybe one day I'll do a spoiler stream to be able to talk about it. I love Lear so much. And the nice thing too is, like, people complain about Gregory, what's his name? The guy who wrote Wicked. Um that he, like, it's very obvious, especially in book 1 for Wicked, the actual book called Wicked. It's very obvious that it was written by a man in the, like, the 80s or something. Just the way he describes the women sometimes. But the nice thing too is that The Son of the Witch was written like decades later. I think like 2 decades. So like, what, Wicked came out in what, the 90s or something? It came out for sure before 2000. I can't remember when. But The Son of the Witch came out like if years after the musical was popular. And I wouldn't call it representation, because things can have certain types of characters, but it doesn't mean it's representative media. Which I like that, because not I feel like whenever things are only for representation, it kind of makes things um where it has to be specialized, if that makes sense. So I like it whenever there's like queer characters, or they're just queer because it's normal. So I like it whenever it's not just purely about it, and I think that's a really nice thing that this second book has. It's just a fact of life. Like it doesn't get talked about. It's not excessive. It's literally like two chapters about it, and then it's like cool. It's just how things were. It was just natural progression, and I like that. So book two is definitely like writing wise, like especially quality. It's a lot better than book one. I don't know. Art- I wish art went so much faster. I'm already running it. Like I'm not losing motivation. I can draw all day. That's a lie. I cannot draw all day. I am so motivated to draw this. I have so much motivation to draw this rotoscope. All thanks to Scene. Um, her drawing a lot made me really want to pop open Clip Studio. I revived this computer out from the shelf of shame. Um, and look at me drawing. Is he gonna go? Okay, so I'm gonna do it a little bit more even. I, re- I really need to do like pendulum practice for animation, but like also I don't care that much. A lot of my art is like I just don't care enough to learn what's right. you know, just a little bit. Um, of course, I want to learn better art, but it's just it's just I'm pick and choose my own battles and learning how things work for 1.57 of a second. It's just not worth it. it that's not the battle I want to lose over. uh, okay. What else have I been reading? I don't know. So I finished an audiobook last night and I looked at all the books I've read and I was so disappointed in myself because I my goal is to typically read 100 to 150 normal books, and then my goal gets added to about 300 to 400 books of every type because like comics, I read a lot of manga and stuff and I track it and I include it in my reading. Um But I was looking at it and I've already read 80 books, well, like 50 to 80 books this year. And I was looking at it, I've only read 8 normal books. Like I know 20 of those books is One Piece because I decided to start reading One Piece this year. And man, that filled up my reading goal so fast. Dude, I wonder if I had done the gloves too, if this would have been easier or not. It'd be like a really fun would be I want to I don't know. I love the idea of art trades, but I just don't draw enough to justify art trades, and I don't think my skills are all that good. Um like I know how to animate. I know how to rig VTuber models. If I ever use it, I have my own model rigged and it's like I rigged it entirely myself. Except for the mouth. I didn't want to do the mouth. That was too much work for me. So I got one off of online because there's a lot of people that do resources for rigging and it's like here you can just copy and paste this into your model. And I did that with the mouth, but I did everything else 100% myself. You know here I am like looking, realizing like, dang, my hand's kind of the way. And then I forgot I could just look up at the monitor and my hand won't be in the way of my drawing. I could just see it without the. I feel like that would. Yeah, that's so weird to look at. I admire people who can draw on those tablets without a screen, like the regular tablets. That is amazing to me. I aspire to have those skills. I know I won't ever have those skills because I don't have that kind of tablet. I don't have anything to practice with. But they're so cool how people can just look in a different spot than the area that they're drawing in. But okay, let's see. Let's see what we got. So, I don't know. I'm debating if I should do lyrics for it too, or if I should try, like, especially for here. I don't know if I should mouth sync this area because it's. I wonder. Hold on. I wonder because the audio doesn't want to work. I wonder if. So if I turn it on over here, will the audio work for the full thing? Let's see. Oh, look at it working now. Okay, we're gonna view it one more time. Anytime I animate, I just like repeatedly watching it. Let's see. Okay, so it's not doing too bad. I don't know. I kind of want to lip sync that, but that's gonna be so much work. I need to be happy with just that. Okay. Hello, how are you doing, Vincent? I hope you're doing good. I hope I didn't say your name weird. I didn't mean to say it weird. We're just working on our rotoscope over here. It's just. I don't know. The hands do the job. The hands do the job. I need to stop caring about little details. I'm doing good as well. Okay. There's something missing over here. Is it the hand? What's up with the hand? No, there's no. Hmm. Ah, that's what's missing. I forgot his shoes. That's what's missing. See? So easy to miss little things. Okay. There we go. You got the shoes on there. Little stubs of his feet. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to say this is who I'm getting the thingy from. Let me make sure I say this in stream. Otakiage on TikTok. Um, that's who this video in the background is of. He does a lot of cool dances, and I don't know if he does original choreography, but he does a lot of cool dances and stuff. Okay, do. Okay, I think we are definitely gonna be in our last 10 minutes of stream. I think. I might try to get to 10. We'll see. We'll see how fast I go. um, let's see. I gotta figure out how he's gonna be moving here. Do, do, do. Okay, so his necklace needs to be going that way. And so does his hair, just a little bit. Okay. We're gonna start opening those eyes a little bit. And then do, nose, That's too big of a nose. That's the really hard thing I struggle with for this too is um the eyes. Okay, we said this way. Okay. So we're gonna have it covered. Dude, that is so thick. Dude, dude. And then his little swifty. This part right here is teal as well. I might color it in. I've been forgetting his eyebrows again. This boy is such a victim of me not wanting to draw his eyebrows. Okay, eyebrows. And eyebrows. And eyebrows. There we go. I'm not gonna forget again. Did I draw his mark last time too? Okay, I did draw the mark at least. That's one of the most important things of his face. Um, eyebrow phobic. For real, man. I might as well. I'll take that because that's how I've been behaving. um, I always forget how to do that little top part. And then his hair is gonna go straight down like that because it's gonna start being moving. I need to be longer. Dude, there we go. I hate that he has hair that's just long enough to where I have to care about which direction it's going in. And it always, for this stuff, like, I already make myself suffer by him having a earring that goes loop de loop. Dude, you're not even gonna see the earring this time. Let's see. Dude. Okay, that earring is. Okay, this one is way too long. Okay, yeah, you're not even gonna see that. Like, you can't even see the earring on there. And that's why I can't care about lines too much on these. But, I don't know. His ears are still gonna be down. We've actually got to test it. Oh, thank you, Frog. Have fun. I'll be popping over there in just momentarily. I decided to go a little bit longer just to hit the to end stream at an even time. But we shall be meeting you there. I look forward to your stream. I'll see you soon. There go the dogs. And my alarm. Everything's going off at once. Okay. I need to figure out how to draw these earrings better. Oh, I got a package. Nice. Am I expecting it? I am expecting stuff. Oh, that's actually exciting. I bought the rest of the volumes of Sasaki and Miyano that I'm missing. I think I just got them. So that's fun. Do. The song's gonna be stuck in my head. It's already stuck in my head. As we're nearing the last few minutes, I really appreciate all y'all joining. I was actually getting, I didn't think of it first when I did the poll, and I was like, I don't know, would even anyone be even interested in that? And then I just started setting it up, and I've been wanting to do this rotoscope for a few days, but I couldn't do it on my phone because my S Pen broke. If anyone doesn't know what an S Pen is, it's because I have the Samsung Note, and the S Pen is the pen that's inside the phone. And I broke it, so it's permanently stuck in my phone. I could get a new one, but they're like $50. I don't use it enough to justify spending $50 on it. I rather just put $50 towards a new phone in the next few years or a computer instead, you know. I already have a drawing computer. All oh, is there shifting? Yes, there is. Do, 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 do. I feel like I interrupted myself over something. Oh yeah, right, yeah, and I got really excited last night. I mean, considering like this whole area down here, I did that all last night, and I finished my audiobook with it. Also shout out to Frida McFadden. I love her books so much. Her books, they're not like peak literature, but they're so good. And almost every single one of her books, because she writes thriller books, and they're all like, I can never guess who it is. I can never guess the who done it. And what I love about her books too is that they make you think one way, and then all of a sudden, bam, no, it's this, and it leads you off into being wrong. And I love that about her books. I don't know, I feel like I know my mom started listening to her books. She does not like it. She thinks that the person who you think what did it should be the one that did it. But I think, you know, not everything is black and white, and sometimes, you know, clues and stuff don't always lead to the correct conclusion, you know? And so that's what I like about it a lot. I still can't believe how this one, the one I listened to was called The Crash. And all her books are kind of like the something, the something. Do, do, do. She's an author where, like, I don't know, I don't have too many authors that I would want to meet. You know, I feel like Frida McFadden would be one. I would love to have a signed copy of one of her books in person. But I don't own any of her books at all. Oh, look at me being feet phobic too over here. But I don't own any of. I want to own her. I want to own a collection of her books because I love them all. But I do. I don't read any of them. I do them all in audiobooks. So I feel like where I am at financially right now, I don't need it. You know, one day. One day she'll be an author in my library. In my physical library. Alrighty, we're gonna give this a little review, and then we're gonna hop on over to Circine, the wonderful. I did his earrings backwards, actually. We'll hop on to the wonderful Circine. I think she's doing Hollow Knight right now, right? I'm not 100% sure. Okay, let me go back to the end of this so that way the audio is all synced up. And let's see what the progress I did today was on stream. For an hour and a half. So let's just say an hour 15 minutes. That's how long stream has been. About an hour of work, I'd say. Um, what book is it? I have some books though. I love them. Like I can love a book so much, but I can't reread it until I forget about it. Like I have to force myself to forget about the plot so I can experience again for the first time. The Call of Hero. I have not heard of that book. I'll have to look it up. But I have so many books where like I love them so much, I refuse to reread them until I forget about them, so I can experience them as for the first time again. Right now, I'm doing that with the Captive Prince, and I think I've finally forgotten enough details where like the Captive Prince is gonna be so good again. Oh yeah, I definitely gotta look it up. I love dark fantasy. Um, yeah, okay. Hold on, let's review before I forget. Oh, I forgot. Helps if I play this right, huh? If I actually delete, not delete, but make this part unseeable so that way. Okay, let's see. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, I'm actually really happy. Let's go with this. Oh, you know another one. I have to give it a real. I'm definitely gonna look that up. Um, Tender is the Flesh. I want to forget about that one so I can reread it for the first time again too. That's a really dark book. It's a really good one in my opinion too. It's well written, well translated. I actually do know someone in real life though that went vegan after reading the book though. Um, but it's a good book. It's well written. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna start that raid over to Seer Scene before I yap one more and then decide to draw like 10 more frames. Great channel. Do, 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 do. All right. So I do know raids take a couple seconds. So we'll do one more frame because I don't know how to fast. I don't know how to fast forward raids on mobile. So it's gonna take 90 seconds, 80 seconds. In the meantime, I will draw one more frame. Ooh, this one I can copy and paste actually. Yes. I love it when I can copy and paste them. Except it's actually kind of difficult to copy and paste animations in Clip Studio. Ooh. So copy, and then I want to paste it on frame 8. So open this, 8A, link, 8A, and then I want to put 8 in here, and then paste, and then adjust over here. So I'm going to go like that. Instagram ready for bed. Okay, I hope you get, I hope you get some good rest, Marsh. You really deserve it. You really need it. So, and thank you for joining. I really appreciate being able to chat with you again too, especially since it's been so long. Okay, raid's about to start in just a few seconds.